Order in the court, order in the court. That's right, we are convening once again with the Quintesson Judge, but we've already done the review of him. This time around, I want to show you a little bit closer how to attach the faces. This will be a quick one, this will be hopefully an easy one. Fingers crossed, we'll see how it goes in the latest GotBot True review. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, your most humble host, Dennis Moulton, aka GotBot. As always, please like, comment, share, of course, subscribe, and while you're at it, light them up, baby. And hit that notification bell, please. It helps me out a ton. It lets you know when content of all sorts goes up here on the channel. Check out Machinery of Man, The Everything Factor, Transformers Collectors NL, and the Autobot family, Transformers versus G.I. Joe, versus DC Universe versus Marvel, and all of my social media links. They're all in the description below. If you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link, check us out on Patreon, see what we offer to you through Teespring, or, of course, you can hit the join button right here on YouTube and become a channel member. And this is, once again, the Quintesson Judge. Fresh out of package, this guy has doubt and rage, or wrath, whatever you want to call it, not attached. And while I did try to explain it during the review of this guy, how to attach them, a lot of people asked after if I'd be able to show the tab, show the peg hole, and kind of explain closer how it's supposed to work. As a matter of fact, I want to touch on kind of three methods that you could use. I'm going to try one of them, and hopefully it'll work out. But hopefully, at least with the explanation of the three methods you can use, you can probably, hopefully, get the faces attached without too much trouble. I've heard of people spending an hour trying to do it, man. Shouldn't take that long. So without any further ado, let's head over to the table and take a closer look at these faces. Okay guys, so like I said, this is a quick little update. I just very quickly wanted to show you guys how to put on these faces. Now I've got one put on. I've got the one over here that is judgment or doubt already on. The one that tends to give everybody trouble is wrath or rage or anger, whatever the red face is. This lad down here, this red one down here. And I did talk about it in my Quintesson review, and a lot of people asked kind of how to go about doing it. You know, I guess showing how to do it. And there's a couple of ways and a couple of methods that you can use to do it. I'm going to try the method that I use, but I am going to talk about another one. But I want to show you the two things, being the tab and the peg, that we need to deal with. First, on the Quintesson itself. So if we zoom in a little bit, we can see that we have one place here that no longer has a face on it. Well, I'm going to take this out. Pardon the bandages on my fingers. I've been doing some custom work and it's been going rough, man. I've cut myself a couple of times. Especially my thumb does not want to heal. So, this is the panel right here that we're dealing with. And what we have is a little gray tab down here and a little slot up here. There's a tab that's on the head that needs to go into the slot up here, but when you put it in, you kind of have to push it up because the tab on the head does have like a little lip to it. So you have to push, push it in there and push it up, and then you'll put your finger behind here and push the face down so that the slot that's in the face goes over this gray tab. Hopefully. Let's look at the back of the head. Okay, so if we look at the back of the head, we can see that we have a tab up here and a slot right there. The tab does have, I don't know if there's a way to really show this, but the tab does have, maybe you can see it there, a little lip right there. A little lip in the white. Now, hopefully you can put that in, push it up like I said, and then tab this down. If not, there's the possibility of taking this screw out. I want to give a shout out to channel member Brian, who said that he actually took this screw out and just had the back piece, and that he found if you slot it up and then tried to squeeze it together, you could do that very easily and then put the screw in again after. I'm not going to do that, that's a little more invasive. Let's see if I can get this to work with my method. Okay, so now we've backed things up a little bit and we can see exactly how our Quintesson looks. It's important that you take the top of the head off or you're definitely not going to get this to work. The last time I tried to put this head on, it was rough, and I think it might have been a bit of luck. We'll see how it goes this time. There's also the option of slightly shaving down that little lip so that it fits a bit better. But let's see if this works right now. Let's give this method a try. I'm going to slot, or try to slot, if I can, that. It's not easy to do. And I'm doing it from an angle that I have not done it before. Ugh. There, I finally got it. Whew. Okay, so you know what? If you're watching this, then I probably did a cut here because I've been a few minutes kind of struggling with this, and I don't think I'm gonna leave all of it in. But I can tell you that I did do the same method that I did before, where I was able to notch the tab in. I find that if you can, the reason that it was hard to do it on camera is because I find that you really have to kind of look at it almost from underneath in order to notch the tab in, and you kind of do it at an angle, and then you straighten it down, and you have to tab the tab that's on the gray piece into the slot on the back. That's how I do it. It's worked for me now. A couple of times doing it. I don't know if it's going to work for everyone, but the 3 methods that you can do is what I did, which is angle the lip of the tab in, press it down. If you really find you can't do that, you can shave the tab down a little bit. If that doesn't work, then you can always take the screw out of the back of the head and just take the back of the head, and apparently it's a lot easier to tab it on and then just put the screw in after. If you're wondering, hey, can I actually fit the screw in after? Yeah, it'd be no problem. I mean, the section with the screw is wide open right there. So if you had the back of the head on and took the front, you'd be able to put the screw in no problem once you had the head fitted on there. But in the end, you will have your Quintesson. Is it a pain to put those in? Yes. Is it impossible and should it take you an hour or so? No. A couple of minutes is all it should take. Even with a cut here, I was probably 2-3 minutes trying to get it on. Nothing crazy, but you got to approach it the right way. And here we are once again, and here we have him with all of his faces on. I did have to take a slight cut, but it was about 2 minutes in the difference. I didn't think you wanted to watch me fiddling with putting the face on for 2 minutes. The trick, like I said, is putting the slot in, pushing it up, not just putting it in. You gotta push it up and then angling it down. Truth is, when you put, I'll take this out. When you put the head on here, like right now I have it kind of straight up from the body. You need to sort of angle the head down, push it up, and then snap it in place. It's worked for me now a couple of times, and it hasn't taken an hour or anything like that. If it's taking you that long, I don't think it's supposed to. I really don't think this chair came off. I really don't think it's supposed to. You also have the option, as Brian explained to me, of just taking the panel off and putting that on first. It's probably easier to handle than just screwing the face on after. Not a big deal. Or, of course, you can do as another couple of people have pointed out to me and kind of shave the lip of the tab down just a little bit. I wouldn't do it too much because you still want it to lock into place. There's 3 methods. I hope one of them helps you. I hope one of them makes your life a little easier with getting those faces on. Let me know what you think about the Quintesson Judge and having to attach those faces. It is a nuisance to me. You know I appreciate you coming by, giving me some of your extremely valuable time. I do know how important it is to you. Again, if you're in a position to help the channel to grow, you can use the donate link. Check us out on Patreon, see what we offer to you through Teespring, or of course you can hit the join button right here on YouTube. You can also hit the subscribe button and stick around. Have some fun with us here on the channel. Don't forget that somehow, some way, man, each and every single day you do make a difference. And I look forward, baby, to the next time that you and I get together to have another visit, either in the live streams on Thursday nights at the stop motion premieres or the old-fashioned way right here inside the videos.